Which political ideology advocates for a free market economy and limited government intervention? Which political ideology seeks to establish a classless society where the means of production are collectively owned by the workers? Which political ideology promotes the abolition of private property and the establishment of a dictatorship of the proletariat? Which political ideology advocates for social ownership of the means of production and aims to reduce economic inequality? Which political ideology emphasizes strong central authority and control over all aspects of society? Which political ideology promotes extreme nationalism and authoritarian government? Which political ideology prioritizes the interests and identity of a specific nation or ethnic group? Which political ideology is based on the principles of Islam and seeks to implement Islamic law in the government and society? Which political ideology views the state as an instrument to serve the interests of the ruling class and maintain their power and wealth? Which political ideology emphasizes the importance of the collective over individual interests and aims for a classless society? Which political ideology advocates for a one-party system and suppression of opposition to maintain state control? Which political ideology opposes private property and supports government control of the economy to ensure equality? Which political ideology emphasizes the superiority of a particular race or ethnicity and advocates for exclusionary policies? Which political ideology believes in the unification of people with a shared culture, history, and identity under one state? Which political ideology seeks to establish a society governed by Islamic principles and laws? Which political ideology advocates for a decentralized government and individual liberties? Which political ideology opposes religion and advocates for a secular society? Which political ideology promotes state control of all aspects of society, including the economy and personal freedoms? Which political ideology believes in the superiority of the collective will over individual rights? Which political ideology opposes the idea of a classless society and advocates for a hierarchical social structure? Which political ideology supports a decentralized government and individual freedoms? Which political ideology opposes private ownership of property and advocates for the redistribution of wealth? Which political ideology emphasizes the importance of national unity and pride? Which political ideology advocates for the establishment of a theocratic state governed by religious principles? Which political ideology supports a strong central government with control over economic and social policies? Which political ideology opposes nationalism and supports international cooperation and unity? Which political ideology advocates for the preservation of traditional values, culture, and identity? Which political ideology believes in the establishment of a society based on the principles of a specific religion? Which political ideology promotes a classless society where the means of production are owned collectively by the workers? Which political ideology supports the idea of a strong and centralized government with absolute authority? Which political ideology opposes private property and advocates for the state to control all resources and industries? Which political ideology views the nation as the central unit of social and political organization? Which political ideology supports the idea of a society governed by the principles and laws of a specific religion? Which political ideology promotes a society with equal opportunities and a fair distribution of resources? Which political ideology opposes the concentration of wealth and advocates for economic equality? Which political ideology emphasizes the importance of individual rights and limited government interference? Which political ideology opposes the idea of a classless society and advocates for a hierarchical social structure? Which political ideology advocates for the establishment of a society governed by religious principles and laws? Which political ideology supports the idea of a society where the state controls all aspects of public and private life?